My name is Tyron Barnard from Benoni Homing Society. I fly under TNT Lofts. I've been racing since 2008 and I'm the newly elected chairman of the Benoni Homing Society. Benoni Homing Society is one of the oldest pigeon clubs in the country, the longest running pigeon clubs. It's over 120 years old and it's one of the most competitive clubs in the country at the moment. Benoni Homing Society, our members compete at the highest level. Last year we had 3 members in the top 5 of the TRPF. The year before we had 4 members in the top 10 of the GPU. It's a very highly competitive club with some great fanciers. Benoni Homing Society hasn't always been at this location in this building. When it started a long time ago, it was at the Benoni railway station from what I understand, it's like a tin shanty. The guys would sit under that in the cold, basket their birds and load them on a train to go to race point. No, it wasn't like today when they load birds on trucks and that kind of thing. Yeah, as I said before, Benoni Homing Society has had a lot of great achievements achieved in the club by its members. A lot of union champions, a lot of gold medals, silver medals, bronze medals won by our members. All our members end in the top of whatever federation or union we're racing in. A lot of our members also perform really well at one-loft races. We've had car winners, hotspot winners, ace birds. A number of achievements have come out of Benoni Homing Society over the years. I think these achievements come about by the camaraderie that's in the club. We've built a culture in the club where we all band together, help each other, swap our birds between each other, all in an effort to make Benoni as strong as possible, to race at the highest level, no matter where it be, whether it be a one-loft race or on union level or fed level. We've had, we've got members through the years, and a lot of the members, when they arrive at Benoni Homing Society, say it's one of the best clubs they've raced in, and that is, I think, the culture that like I mentioned before, the culture that we've established in the club, where we congratulate each other, we're all happy for each other's results. We braai every Saturday, but after strikeout, wait for our results, shake the winner's hand, and then discuss the race after. What the members how they worked their birds, how tossed them, what kind of supplements they may have given the pigeons, and you build friendships and a great vibe in the club. There's no animosity between the members, and I think that's very important in a club. I think it's more our camaraderie that makes us stand out more than anything else. We've got a very special member in our club, Mr. Louis Diache. He's 94 years old. He's raced at every level. He's been at every level in the thing, whether it be chairman, Sampo, he's done everything. And he received a special award in the club for 50 years of uninterrupted racing, which is 50 years he never missed a race in our club, which is almost impossible as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, still 94, racing strong. He's won 2 races this year already, 3 races this year already, and that's lovely to have a man in the club that's got that kind of knowledge and background into the sport, and is still involved in the sport and enjoying it and racing at a high level. The shield behind me is the GPU Championship trophy. You race from 3 sisters for that, to have your name put on that shield. It was donated in 1911, so it's been around for a long time. It got pawned at one stage, bought back, and on the shield it stated if the shield's won twice, the member who wins it twice can keep the shield. And then since 1911 it hasn't been won twice, except for when Russell van der Merwe won it. And then he graciously donated it back to the sport on condition that no one can win it twice and keep it, and it has to stay within the sport. It's a historical landmark in the pigeon sport, and it's one race that I've strived to put my name on, and I've only achieved second, third, and I just can't get my name on it, but it is a great achievement to have your name on that shield. It's a very competitive club, so it can be very disheartening for new members starting out here, come and get beat on a weekly basis, but there's no way to improve unless you're getting beaten on a weekly basis, listening to great fanciers, getting pigeons from great fanciers, and if you're willing to take the harding for the first couple of years and pay the school fees, as it were, then it's a great club to start in, because where you'll finish up is with very competitive pigeons. I haven't been chairman for very long, so it's not easy for me to give other chairmen advice, but I have seen what makes Benoni Homing Society great, and that is, like I've mentioned before, is building the camaraderie in the club, keeping the members together, just keep everyone happy and build a culture of racing pigeons, not of politics and people that are all about themselves. You're a club, you're a community, a family at the end of the day, and if everyone can look out for everyone else and make sure that if one person's battling, step in, get the members to help, donate them pigeons, get them on the right road. When everyone's doing well, you'll have a great club. Can't have a great club with only one or two great fanciers. Now I'm going to introduce you to one of the great fanciers in our club. He's had many achievements in our club, which I'm sure he'll tell you about, such as only bird on the day in 2 races. In fact, on the one race, he had the only bird from Beaufort West when no one had a pigeon from 3 Sisters, which is phenomenal. He's won the shield twice, like I said, and he's won the car. He's done phenomenal things in the sport, and you'll hear from him now.
Hi there, guys. My name's Russell van der Merwe. I've been a member of Benoni Homing Society for more than 30 years. Just some of my achievements at the club, which is a very tough club. I rate it as one of the toughest clubs in the country. Some of the achievements that I'm proud of is that in the history of the club, I'm the first and only novice to be crowned club champion. I've won the car, I've won the only bird on the day in 2 races within the union, not only the club. I've won the championship, this trophy here, the shield twice, the first ever in the history to win the championship twice. And as you'll see, if some of those names get read out on the shield, some legendary names on there, and to have won it twice was really an honor for me. Then donating the shield to Benoni Homing Society, just to keep the culture of the shield going and the competitiveness. But at the end of the day, what it all boils down to is good pigeons. And if you are able to, as a novice, get your hands on good pigeons, it makes you look good, makes you look like you know what you're doing. But at the end of the day, if you keep the birds healthy, fit, and you've got good birds, all the achievements are possible.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, struck!
Today, Benoni Homing Society had their 5th race for the season. The sprint race took place from Tennison, roughly 294 kilometers away. Russell van der Merwe won that race. The Bloemfontein Young Bird Combine winner in our club is Kevin Kitchenbrand.
First, Kevin Kitchenbrand.
That took place from Bloemfontein, roughly 386 kilometers away. The Bloemfontein Open Combine race was won by John Field, took 1st and 2nd from roughly 391 kilometers away. First, I'm going to introduce to you Kevin Kitchenbrand,
who won the young bird race.
Hi, I'm Kevin Kitchenbrand. I've been flying Benoni Club for 3 years now, and I won the young bird race from Bloemfontein today. The father is a bird that I bought on Andre Rudolph's sale. It's a son out of Tom, and the mother is out of my click pair, which comes out of the Mortimer family. Originally, the Mortimer cock was his great-grandfather, and 66 was his grandmother.
And next up, John Field, who won the open race.
My name is John Field. I've been racing the Benoni Homing Society for the last 15 years. I've only been racing pigeons for 15 years, and I was very happy to win the old bird race today. My bird was bred out of a cock that is out of my best pair. That particular pair has won over 300,000 Rand in expensive ring races. So that's the father, and he's bred out of a hen that I got from Butch and Kammerer, paired to one of the best birds that Boksburg had, the Tom Gooding cock. And the mother to this bird is also a direct Butch and Kammerer Huben hen.